Hey, you guys, welcome in. I am Head.Lioness. We are about to get into a late night collective message. Welcome in, you guys. Happy Friday, family. It is still Friday. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully your day has been good to you. Your week has been good to you, and you're in good spirits, and everything is going in your favor. Let me tell y'all what I have out here. Somebody here, there is a group of people that are really concerned. Hey Mo, there are a group of people. Hey Miss Blacklisted, thank you for that heart me. Hey, there's a group of people that are very concerned with the things that they said about you as Hey Golden Blossom, the things that they said about you, as well as the actions that they took towards you when they thought you were not going to prosper in some sort of way. These people are now concerned and worried about all of these things that was done in secrecy, done and said in secrecy, being exposed because you are, blowing people's expectations of you out of the water. It's something about somebody is in this Saturn energy, this 12th house energy. It's something about the way a cycle is closing. Hey Vicky. Hey y'all, welcome in everybody. The way a cycle is closing, you have people in regret. The Three of Pentacles is here. There's a group of them that collaborated and worked together. They fumbled. They're taking losses. These people are in regret. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. And the Queen of Swords is in reverse also. For some of you guys with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys, there was some people that spoke a lot of negativity over you, over your character. For some of you guys, these are people that you looked at like family, maybe even people that were biological, like, biologically related to you or something like that. Or, this could be someone that you are in a higher level of commitment with. Regardless of the fact, there is some type of community of people that's in a space of distress. They're in a space of discomfort right now because all of the things that they said about you is so much emphasis about a lot of chatter, a lot of talking about you, your character, discrediting you, what you are capable of, the type of person that you are, making it seem like you couldn't be trusted, just flat out blatantly lying on you, clouding people's judgment about you. With the Queen of Swords out here in reverse, there are some conversations that were had where people were saying that you were the bitter one. Hey, you were the aggressor. You were the bitch, whether masculine or feminine. That you were not to be trusted. That, you were the insufferable one. Hey, Nisi, thank you for that heart me. That's what a lot of these conversations with this Ace of Swords in reverse looked like. But it's something about with this Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands is in the upright. Somebody here, you're receiving some sort of attention. You've overcome some type of challenges. Thank you, M, for those lioness tribes. Hey. You're receiving some type of attention or recognition at this time. Hey, love. That is, like I said, is completely blowing anything that was said about you. It is, it's completely dismantling whatever this foundation was that these folks built around some type of false ass narrative that they created about you. And now that you're doing this, we got a group of people over here. They all worked together and partnered up. They were in the shadows. They're still in the shadows. But this time around, they're worried. because somebody is coming out with a victory here, that whoever these people are that you once could have showed a lot of love to. The King of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's something about there's somebody, this could be a masculine energy, could be a karmic masculine, karmic feminine that's involved. There's no healing for these people. There's no healing for these people. This is 9 Pentacles here. You got the 5 of Wands here and the 4 of Swords here for you, collective. There's something about a group of people just wanting to attack your stability so fucking bad, yo. It doesn't make any sense. King of Pentacles here with the 8 of Pentacles, whether masculine or feminine. Somebody here, you've been locked in, you've been focused. This could be you in this King of Pentacles energy here. Like I said, whether masculine or feminine, you had a lot of people attacking you and your stability, not wanting you to be able to live some type of lifestyle that you actually worked your ass off in order to be able to have and to be able to maintain, is another thing that I just heard. It's a peace of mind that you've been working your ass off to acquire, and you got a group of people that was making it their business to see to it that you did not reach this goal, that you did not reap the fruits of your labor, that you did not live a certain type of way that you know you deserve to live. It's a lot of conflict, unnecessary attacks that was done on one person. Towards one person, I should say. And I also feel like there's something about somebody is now in this space where you are, you know, focusing on your stability and building something of structure in your life. And also somebody is resting right now. Hey, Bonnie Boo. Somebody is in this space where you're finally able to rest. You're finally able to heal. There's a lot of things that are being officially put to rest. Somebody here, when you were being attacked, some of y'all didn't even fight back. And that was one of the things that made these motherfucking people want to attack you even more, because they thought you were an easy target, even though that was never the case. Your guys were just telling you to allow for them to handle this situation on your behalf. And for some of y'all, that could have been a whole lot easier said than done, to just, you know, gracefully bow out from some shit that you knew wasn't right, to just stay locked in and focused on the task at hand, to stay focused on your bread and your stability, you know, all of these different things that you were working on and trying to walk towards, or go towards, I should say. But for somebody here, that was the best thing you could have done. Allow your spirit guides, you kept your hands clean. And that's why when this situation is ending the way that it is, you're in recovery, heavy recovery at this time. And a big part of your recovery is going to be on full display for those who attacked you and wanted to make it their end all be all, that you never reach some sort of goal of stability. Okay, while these people are going to be on full display for being the karmic, toxic, destructive ass individuals that they are. And, you know, we got a lot of people over here. It's a whole group of them, y'all. They're worried about, like, their dealings being put on full display. Hey, thank y'all so much. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Thank y'all for the gifts and everything like that. So we're going to get into it. It's something about somebody having to be realistic. There's somebody in your energy, like, you know, that's seeing you show up in some sort of, you're showing up in some sort of energy collective with this 12th house out here. Like, you're really healing not just yourself, but others. Somebody here. When you close this cycle out, somebody's been in solitude. Somebody has been in self-isolating. With this 12th house energy out here, this is also giving me Scorpio. This is giving me death energy, so Scorpio could be significant. Leo could also be significant for somebody here. Pisces as well. Okay. Capricorn could also be significant. Aquarius as well. And Virgo. Hey. Drinking plenty water, taking vitamins. Hey, Nicole, thank you for that. We're going to go ahead and get into it. It's something about somebody's not in their head anymore. At the bottom of the deck, there's some type of message from the spiritual realm here. Oh, snap. Let me turn this for you guys. And let me send this. Oh my god. TikTok done did an update, y'all. Hold on. I hit the wrong thing, my bad. Let me send this to them in case they can jump in. Hey, hey. Thank you, Lola. There's some type of message that somebody is finally able to see. Okay, what's this Saturn energy about? My eyes just couldn't see. Love and light, act with care. So somebody is concerned. Love and light, act with care. The 26th could be significant. Also, August 26th could be significant. February the 6th, June the 2nd could be significant. Somebody first, middle, or last initial could be the letter S, M, or P. Somebody here, you were literally guided to move like with such love and grace with people who were treating you like shit. Somebody illuminate the shadows. And you know what that did? You not allowing a dark entity that was using these folks to get you out of character, the way that these people wanted you to portray yourself, that triggered them even more. That made them go even harder. It made them expose themselves even more for who they actually are. Give me this 12th house energy right here. They were supposed to handle you with care. Somebody is finally getting a message that you were supposed to be handled with care. And it's too late. The color purple is significant. Light codes. Okay. Light codes is here. Travel awaits you. With this 12th house energy, somebody is gone. Cancer could be significant. Sagittarius as well. Huh. The month of December could be significant also. Somebody here, you continuing to move in silence also. You moved in silence when it came to how you closed out. Thank you. You moved in silence the way with how you closed out this cycle with whoever these people are. Somebody here, you were forced to see people for who they were the entire time, unfortunately. And instead of matching energy, thank you. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Scorpio T. Hey, y'all. Instead of matching their toxic self-sabotaging energy, you self-isolated or you removed yourself and healed alone. I think somebody could have come to terms with the fact that somebody or some people that you were surrounded by, the only way for you to heal was to get the hell away from them because they had no intentions on healing themselves. They had no intentions on changing. It's also something about somebody wanting to keep whatever moves that they made towards you. They really wanted to keep this hidden. But it's something about with this channel, your knowledge here, critical judgment, it's something about like you were able to pick up on whatever the fuck was being done. There is like, again, there's a higher power at play here for somebody. Judgment has been called on this situation. You could have called judgment on this situation. Your guides could have called judgment on this situation on your behalf. The 24th could be significant. Somebody could be 42. Somebody could be 42. Somebody could be 62. Shit. Huh. The month of June is very, very significant. June 24th, June 26th. That was just the other day. What the fuck is today? Today is the 26th. Like, so something could be like somebody literally as of today, somebody could be in heavy concern and having to be realistic about how they handled an earth angel, and the way that a cycle between you and this individual or these people, the way that it's closing out because of the moves that they made towards you, that they thought nobody would ever know about. They thought you would never know the role that they played. Give me a little bit over here. What's this about? This moon, 11th house, the sun, and the 7th house. It's a lot of illusions that was created. There's a lot of, like, you know, there could have also been a lot of spiritual warfare here with this moon energy out here. And this 11th house here. It's also something about somebody was like negatively projecting over somebody's destiny. Like somebody was just hoping, wishing, and praying on your fucking downfall, somebody here. And I'm sorry to like be the bearer of bad news, but that's the message, okay? These people are being exposed. There was a lot of things being done behind the scenes by a group of people. Tell me about this, and it's being exposed. Illuminate the shadows. Illuminate the shadows. Okay, if I can get that to clear focus for y'all. This shit is kind of terrible. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, focus on a solution. So now you got a group of people in the shadows that's being exposed, that's trying to figure out some type of solution. The 21st could be significant. Give me one more on that. Yeah, that celestial gatekeeper is back at the bottom of the deck again. Because somebody here, like I told y'all, what, just yesterday, somebody here, you were the portal the whole time. And people got to either show up with you. They got one or two different ways they can go. They got free will. But there's consequences and rewards depending on how they use their free will. You got some folks that's realizing you were love and light, and you were never supposed to be handled the way that they handled you. They were supposed to handle you with care and grace. And now these people are worried and concerned about what they're realizing. And I feel like it's interesting because y'all remember just last night I used that reference. I was like, you know, hey, honey angel, thank you for that heart me. I was like, you know, somebody was allowing a dark entity to use them and create an illusion for them, cloud their judgment. Thank you. And now that you've detached and isolated from that person, you've seen them in their worst form. There's no use for this person. Like this dark entity no longer needs this person. So now that they're no longer needed, you know, it's like snap back to reality, and somebody is seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like how they allowed, you know, darkness to consume them, to attack you. And I think that there's some folks that's worried. Give me one more on this. Give me one more on this. What's going on with this group in the shadows that's being illuminated? It's dark. The color purple is really heavy. Give me one. Thank you. Spiritual evaluation is here. Okay, Breezy. You got to reverse the roles and genders and tarot responsibly, okay, y'all? Like, please. Okay? Put yourself in a storyline where it fit, all right? There's a group of people that are now having some sort of like some type of moment where they're evaluating themselves. I told y'all it's something about some type of spiritual message that somebody wasn't receiving at first. Because their judgment was clouded due to darkness. They were consumed with darkness. Now that there's no need for them anymore, now they can receive the messages that their guides have been trying to get through to them, but the damage is done. And now somebody is worried. Now they're worried. Give me a little bit on this. Hey. Give me some Kipper on this. What's this? Who's this that's concerned about? What are they concerned about with this love and light here? We're gonna get some tarot. I'm gonna, go ahead and break this down. Give me some right here. What are they concerned about? Somebody's gifted. They worried about how gifted somebody is. We just seen something the other day, y'all. The 17th could be significant. January the 7th. Okay, August 17th could be significant. August 8th could be significant. Somebody could be born in 1988. We just saw something the other day about a group of people hating on another person's spiritual gifts and capabilities and stuff. These folks didn't know how gifted you was, and that you were the gift from the divine the entire time. I say that all the time. Somebody here, you are like literally your walking karma. And it's like however people handle you will determine honestly what the rest of their life look like. Like that's what this is. Hey, Ann. It's like these people can't, like, I think that you had some folks that was hating, that didn't want it. It's like it could be anybody but you. Let it be anybody but you. But the fact of the matter is, you're it. Like, it's you. And these folks was trying to create some type of smear campaign, abusing divination, creating illusions, lying. You know what I'm saying? On your character, trying to turn people against you, trying to have people look at you, you know, with the side eye, evil eyeing you and your stability, wanting to make sure that whatever narrative they created surrounding you stuck. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for some of y'all, this was family. The 10 of Cups was in reverse. Some of y'all could have had to detach from family. We've had these conversations where somebody's own mama could have been the culprit. Somebody's mama, somebody's sister, somebody's lover, somebody's, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, somebody's lover and their family. Whatever this group, however they were attached to you, for some of y'all, these were people that you once had love for and that you could have thought loved you. And it's like these people teamed up with others that you could have thought had hella love for you, as well as other people that didn't even fucking know you, like hoping, wishing, and praying on your downfall, like on some hating shit. Now these folks are realizing and they concerned, you know, because they were supposed to handle you a different way. But I feel like they're just now able to like really see the damage behind everything that they did to a light worker, a earth angel. That's what this looks like to me. And it's like having to be realistic about the fact that this cycle is closed. So it's like equivalent to you're taking a test of a lifetime. Okay, this is equivalent to the SATs, the ACTs, you know what I'm saying? Like that sort of thing. You know, and I don't know what other tests I could like equate that to for other countries, but in America, it's a very important test when you in high school. It's like that shit is it's a big determining factor on like what college and all of that shit looks like. If you're gonna level up, graduate, all of these different things, okay? Somebody, you know, when the test is over, it's over. Whatever work that you've been able to do in the time that you had on this particular test, it's what's going to be graded. Okay? And somebody is not even like, they're realizing that all of this shit that they were doing to a earth angel is now, they're under judgment for it. Their test is being graded. And a big part of the outcome of this is everybody's going to see the work that they did to an earth angel. And somebody is desperately wanting to get away from, detach themselves from some type of work that they were a part of when it came to trying to create some type of endings for you. Somebody tried to unalive an earth angel, like somebody that's literally a gift from the divine, not just for the people around you, but for everybody that you come in contact with. There's purpose on your life here. There's purpose on your life here. I told y'all that. You're like, you're the gift that keeps on giving. You leave people better than you found them. And that's why they're supposed to handle you a certain type of way. You can't just treat an earth angel like they just any old body. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they came in with a divine purpose, you know, to bring peace, calmness, stability, love, and healing to an individual's life. And then you turn around and drag them through the fucking mud. No, you got to pay for that shit. And somebody is wanting to detach themselves from all of the work that they did with a group of people. They're trying to find solutions now that they can finally get. Now, y'all, for those of y'all that have been in my readings, remember we was seeing that, and I'm just feeling called to say this, okay? But it's funny to me how we've seen in other conversations that there are some people, especially a karmic ex, maybe even karmic relatives, like, you know, intermediate family members and shit like that, that could have, you know, partaken in, you know, shit like this or whatever. There were certain signs and downloads and things like that, warnings that these people were getting, but they were ignoring the warnings. Now that they're pretty much useless to a dark entity is what I'm heavily picking up on. Now they're able to actually see, like, oh shit, the veil has been removed, and they're seeing the damage that they've done. And I just heard damage control is what these folks are trying to do over here, because everything that they've been doing in the shadows is being exposed. Okay. Tell me more about it. There's always warning before devastation and destruction. It's a whole community of false ass people. It's a whole community of false ass people that were hiding behind masks. Hey, Dasha. That were hiding behind masks. And look at the privileged lady at the bottom of the deck. Look at the privileged lady at the bottom of the deck. I reverse genders and roles as you need to. August the 21st could be significant. January the 28th could be significant. The month of November 8th, November 21st could be significant. November the 11th, 11/11 could be significant. There's a whole community of them. I'm going to keep both of these since they both came out. They're sitting around. They were sitting around talking. These people were wearing a mask. Sheesh. Yeah, some things are being put to rest. Tell me about this. Tell me about these people over here. What was they doing in the background that they're being exposed about? What's this about? They're wanting to detach. They're wanting to detach. Somebody falsified some documents for a home also. Let me just put that out there. That shit is coming out, man. Somebody falsified some documents about a home or about some type of relationship or something like that. Like, somebody lied. Somebody could have definitely done like identity theft somewhere. Like, that could be a thing. And that shit could be, somebody could be wanting to, like, they could have thought they were getting away with that shit, or they could have thought that they were about to come up, or they were finna be stable. The world card is technically out here with this 21. You know what I'm saying? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be very significant. Something is coming back around full circle, y'all. Something is coming back around full circle. And I'm going to be honest with y'all with this world card here. Somebody could have definitely traveled, because this card talks about on this light codes card. This card, if I can get this shit to focus for y'all. I'm sorry it's not focusing. That says travel awaits you. And then you got basically, I look at this card for me as a reader as the world card, because it's 21. Okay, and that's the world card in tarot. Okay, end of a cycle. It also talks about travel and movement and things like that. Okay, somebody went and did something, pretending to be somebody that they weren't, or something like that. And it could have something to do with a home for some of y'all. There's some type of falsified document somewhere. Yeah. There's somebody went somewhere with some falsified documents or something like that. And this shit is coming full circle. This is coming full circle. Sheesh. Keep your involvement hidden. Somebody does, whoever somebody is, there's somebody that's trying to like remove themselves from whatever the hell they were attached to when it came to some type of moves that was made. Because they're realizing somebody is gifted as fuck, y'all. Like, I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. Somebody is so gifted. Wow. Somebody is a seer. Somebody is concerned that you can see them. You can see this group of people and see things that they've done, or you know about things that they've done that you're not supposed to know about. This is giving me High Priestess, Hierophant, Empress, King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. So heavy water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. Heavy on a Virgo. Sheesh. They wasn't expecting for you to be able to see them. They wasn't expecting that. And for somebody here, you knew what these people had going on, and you still chose to handle them with grace. When you could have been flipping tables if you really wanted to, for real, because of what you knew. And I think that somebody is aware that you knew what they were doing the whole time, and you still chose. It's just like the Last Supper or something like that. It's just like the Last Supper is what this reminds me of, because it's like, you know, in the Bible, it's like Jesus knew that, what's his name? Judas was gonna betray him. He knew that Judas was going to betray him and shit like that. And he still broke bread with him. Or something like that, you know. And I think that these people are realizing that you knew all along. Shit. Hey. Give me what's going on over here. Somebody trying to find some type of solution. They trying to find a solution. Look at this. But they stuck. Okay. Imprisonment is here. They're trapped. There is no getting out of this. And like I've been telling y'all, some of these folks is going to motherfucking prison, y'all. Okay? It's something about somebody ratting out another person also to save themselves, or somebody ratting out a group of people to save themselves. I told y'all that also. Maybe for some money or something like that. Okay? I don't know, like some type of partnership, working together. Somebody might be willing to get their hands dirty or work on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me a couple bucks. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you that. Don't let me find out somebody trying to bribe somebody for information. Like, you know, if you say I wasn't a part of it, you know, if you tell the judge that I worked with you, I'll tell you, I'll lead you to where we went and what we was doing and all of the details and all of these different things. If you just tell the judge that I was helping you, if you tell him that I showed you where everything was, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, I can save my motherfucking self or something like that. Give me one more on this group right here. There's the main male here. That's crazy that imprisonment will come out. Tell me more about this. What's going on with this group? Y'all, it's something. Somebody is stuck. It's something about a fucking house or something, y'all. You guys, this is a collective message. Please do not spam my chat with personal questions. All right. If you would like to book a one-on-one with me, you can do that by hitting that Service Plus button or going to the link in my bio, okay, and connecting with me like that. But please be mindful in my comment section, all right? This is a collective message, family. All right, there's something, somebody stuck in something. Hey, hey. Thank you for those lioness stripes. Thank y'all. There's something about, and like I said, it's something about a family room. It's a whole community of them. Whatever this person, hey, Corey, whatever this person or these people tethered themselves to, this community that they built and was working with, there is no getting away from this shit. I just heard what happens in this house stays in this house. Except for in this case, somebody's fucking telling to save their own ass. A cult, a coven, you know, something like that. Even if they don't call themselves that. Okay? April 29th is significant. For somebody, this is your own family. This your own family. Whatever somebody was doing, let's see what they was working on. I'm telling you, they were working. Whatever they were working on. Give me one more for this. Yeah, they were working. Somebody was doing work. It's some weird shit going on in somebody's house, man. Or it's a house or something like that. There's some type of lies or something. Somebody could definitely go to jail for doing fraud or something like that to obtain a home or a property or something like that they were not supposed to fucking get. And it could be some shit that was rightfully yours or that is in your name or something like that. Like, I don't know how they could have done this. If this is family or somebody that was close enough to you to have access to your sensitive information, you know what I'm saying? If somebody is willing to pay an extra couple of bucks and they find the right person that's willing to break and bend a couple corners to, you know, give them their way, you know, in this world, is a lot of shit is possible. So I don't put shit past nobody. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about a house. It's definitely something about a house. Somebody is stuck. Somebody is stuck and they're wanting to like remove themselves and their involvement from a group of people that they were collaborating with and working with. But it's only because they're realizing who you actually are. And it's also something about your realizing or you've realized who the fuck you actually are. And like I told y'all, yesterday, somebody here, you've called back all your power from these people. Lovers, friends, colleagues. It don't fucking matter to me. Somebody here. And you have a lot of people in regret because you're out of your head now. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. You're out of your head now, King of Wands energy here, and you're taking action. You've got the big picture. You've got a plan for yourself and you're seeing it through regardless. Somebody here, you done literally been through the motherfucking fire. Somebody here. It's like the rise of the phoenix is what I just heard. And it's like you came back more powerful with this expect the unexpected at the bottom of this deck right here. They didn't expect this. They didn't expect this. For you to bounce back from their attacks like this and have all of this like self-confidence. Give me more. Hey. Also, let me say this. There is a union. I'm not gonna argue and tussle with y'all. March the 17th could be significant. Okay, July 31st could be significant. July 13th could be significant as well. Okay, there is a new union that is coming into fruition for an earth angel. And you are going to be held with such grace and care, like just properly taken care of and considered the way you've always supposed to been, is what I just heard. Somebody's going to show you just how valuable you are, like because, and you know how valuable you are, but it hit different when, you know, although you don't need that outside validation, when others are not incapable of showing you how much they appreciate you, how much they value you being in their life, how they wouldn't jeopardize losing you. That does something, you know, it does something good. You know what I'm saying? For people. Things are changing for a privileged lady, and an official person is here. Things are changing. You know what I'm saying? Something is changing. Something is on the move. Thank you for all of those roses. Don't I say Casanova? Come through with the confirmation, Casanova. Because you got just channeled your name like a couple of readings back. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. But I know I said something about somebody's name being Casanova. So thank you for coming in, and thank you for giving the roses, babe. I appreciate it. Thank you for confirming that for me. All right, let's get into some tarot. I'm going to start with my deck. I did. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, who the hell is Casanova? Is that an artist? Who is that? I don't even remember which message that was. I'm just like, I don't know who this person is, but that name is popping up. All right, what's this about right here? I'm going to start with my deck, and then I'm going to go into another tarot deck and go from there. Welcome in, you guys. Yeah. It's a song by the Leverts. You know what? I came here for a reason. Welcome in, you guys. Hey. I'm going to have to listen to that because I think I know what you're talking about. These people are concerned about you being in this new union also. But we know that, though. You're getting this union. Tell me more. What's this about right here with this Saturn energy? The 9 of Cups is in reverse. Okay, Pisces could be significant. I'm telling you. Tell me about the 9 of Cups in reverse. Somebody wanted you not to get your way, and they went to high waters, but you're still getting this offer. Ace of Pentacles in here. When I tell y'all that shit is gonna change every fucking thing. Somebody is getting this gift, and this gift card always puts me in the mindset of the Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles and this gift card is technically the same thing for me as a reader. That's how I look at it. Somebody went to hell and high water trying to see to it that an earth angel did not get a stable, loving union. That you did not get your wish fulfillments. That it's something about a relationship, a new union that somebody is going into. And I keep telling y'all, I don't know exactly what you and your divine counterpart have planned or what y'all going to do, but I know it's going to be impactful. And if it wasn't going to be impactful, nobody would be giving a fuck about trying to stop you from having it. You know what I'm saying? It's something about you being in some type of space where you are having your way, you are being, emotionally fulfilled, stable, happiness, abundance. You know what I'm saying? That's some type of union that somebody is going into where, like I said, you're going to be treated as the asset and the valuable individual that you are, with care and with grace. And with this Ace of Pentacles out here technically twice. This is a very stable, higher level of commitment that somebody is about to walk into. And it's going to stand the test of time. And it's something about this union is going to open up so many opportunities. It's going to open you up to so many new opportunities. This could be when it comes to finances, career ventures. Like I told y'all, somebody here, you and your new person could definitely like go into business together. Both of y'all could be entrepreneurs, or y'all could both have, you know, that mindset where it's just like, damn, if I just had a good partner that would work with me, that would, you know, that's just as hungry as I am, and that wants to build something stable, that wants to invest in a business venture, I could take off. You know what I'm saying? However that looks, it's something about you coming into a union, because I technically can look at this also as 2 pentacles out here. Okay? It's something about you coming into a new union where you're going to be prioritized. Okay, where things will be balanced, where it will be stable. And somebody is upset because they didn't want you to get this, but you're getting it. You're getting it. That's what this is. Thank y'all for 166. Thank y'all for all the gifts. Tell me more. What is that? The 9 of Swords is in reverse. Tell me why this 9 of Swords is in reverse. Gemini could be significant. The 9 of Wands is here. Sagittarius. It's a lot of 9s out here. 999. Somebody you could be seeing 999. A cycle is closed. It's fucking closed. And it's like somebody did not want this shit to end like this. Somebody is like, there's a lot of deeply rooted fears and anxieties that somebody is dealing with because you're not worried. The fact that you're healing and you're sleeping peacefully at night is triggering the fuck out of a group of people that desperately wanted you to miss out on whatever this gift from the divine is. This blessing, abundance, stability that the divine is giving you. And it's protected with this 9 of Wands here. It's protected. You're so fucking resilient, somebody. That's another thing that these folks wasn't expecting. They're concerned about just how resilient you are. Somebody here, for those of y'all who haven't lost all faith and hope on love, this message is not for you, okay? For those of y'all that have been through the fucking ringer and you still are open-minded about, you know, there is somebody out there for you, and you're going to take your time and find the person that's for you. You haven't given up all hope on love. Like, somebody had a group of people that could have thought that they drug your ass to filth, to the point where you would never want to open yourself up again. You would be cold-hearted and emotionally detached, and that would be your way of self-sabotaging for a stable union. That would be a gift from the divine. But that didn't happen like that. It didn't turn out that way. You still are, you still full of love and light. You still care. You're still open-minded. You're just not naive and gullible, is what I'm getting. You know how to protect yourself, is what I'm picking up. You know, not everybody and everything deserves your attention, your time, your energy. But that doesn't mean that you just completely deprive yourself. Somebody here, like I told y'all last night, you've learned your lesson. You've learned your lesson. Whoever the fuck this is, they bullshitted around during the test. They bullshitted around during the test. You know what I'm saying? And now they're worried. It's just like, I don't know why it's something about schooling. School could be significant. Somebody could be in college or something like that, because I keep getting all of these references about schooling. Like, somebody is being schooled right now. Y'all were in Earth. This is Earth school. Okay? And this was a test. This was a test. And it's like somebody just bullshitted around during the whole fucking school year or some shit like that. Like, and then it's the end of the year and this is finals. It's finals. And this motherfucker flunked out. Flunked out. You done moved on to the next grade and shit like that. Now this motherfucker trying to peep through the motherfucking door of your new class and shit. trying to fuck with you, distract you and shit like that in your new class. It's like, get motherfucker, go back over there to that hallway that you supposed to be on. You ain't even supposed to be on this hallway. Get your ass on, man. Y'all know how that shit used to be when we was in school. It's like, why are you even over here knocking on the windows and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck on. But it's like I told y'all, like I said, it's something about you created an opportunity. There was an opportunity for somebody from your past. And it could have been several people that you could have, like, been capable of bringing with you. But they did not do the work. And so that portal is closed. But like I used that reference with Doctor Strange, it's like somebody is trying to pry the motherfucking portal back open. And it's just like, hold on, baby. You can't do shit like that. This earth angel is being protected and guarded from you at this point. And everything that is coming in for this earth angel as far as reward wise is protected and guarded from you as well. It's like you're not finna fuck with this over here just because you flunked out. Like, what the hell is this? Give me one more on that. Two of Cups is here. Somebody got a stable partnership coming in. And it's protected. I keep telling y'all that. Somebody's getting married. Somebody could fuck around and by March of next year, you could be married. Okay? The Ace of Cups is in reverse. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody thought you had given up on love, but you haven't. By March, and I hate to give timelines, y'all. By March of next year, somebody mark my motherfucking words. Somebody's going to be married. And a lot of people are going to be so caught off guard by how stable some union is. After they could have thought that they broke your heart. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. Somebody thought that they would have you in some sort of spiteful, vengeful ass energy or something like that, but the Nine of Wands is out here. That's not the energy that you're in. Somebody also got them a little Timu ass kitchen witch or something like that could have been like throwing work at you or some shit like that. Love spells or blockages or something like that towards your love life or some shit. That's for some of y'all, not everybody, but definitely for some of y'all, trying to block this offer, this new beginning with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, somebody could have also been trying to have you be in some sort of, reckless, out of control ass energy, very selfish and ruthless ass energy or whatever the case may be. But you move with love and light. You move with love and light, and it's something about these folks are worried about this. Okay. Tell me about this 12th house energy over here. This, what does this card say? Light codes and this false person in a family room. Oh, snap. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, your fave. I appreciate y'all so freaking much. Thank you to all of y'all that's sending the gifts and stuff like that. I appreciate it. Tell me about this right here. A easy bake kitchen witch. A easy bake kitchen witch is hilarious. Tell me what this is. What are they trying to disassociate themselves from? Like, what are they trying to hide there? And what was this about this false person? What they do? The Knight of Swords. Somebody didn't give a fuck about some consequences. Hey, babe. Thank you for being here with me. Okay. Knight of Swords is in reverse. Y'all, somebody feel like I'm being nosy as fuck. Okay. Somebody was reckless. They impulsively jumped into some shit. And again, they were not prepared for the consequences. Somebody could have known that there was some consequences for the shit that they was doing, but I don't think this person realized just how severe these consequences were. Like, but the consequences that they could have thought that, we just gonna deal with a little this, that, and the third. It ain't gonna be nothing on nothing. No, somebody didn't give a fuck about that, thinking that it would probably be like some bare minimum shit, but that's not the case at all. Somebody was out of control with this Knight of Swords in reverse. Tell me more about what these people did. This false person, what they do. They was out of control with this Knight of Swords reverse. Some type of actions that they was taking. Wow, Three of Swords here. For some of y'all, this was a third party, a love triangle situation, or there's a lot of people involved in this. Somebody was going ham trying to cause a person pain and suffering and sadness. Now, this could have been a third party of your past person, or this could be your past person doing this for a third party who was a false person. Either way it goes, somebody was not who the fuck they portrayed themselves to be. Okay, to another individual, or maybe even a community of people. Okay? Somebody didn't give a fuck about the pain, the heartbreak that they caused another person. Wow. That give me 4 swords. And they also didn't know when to stop either. Now somebody is wanting to disassociate themselves from the moves that they made, but that's only because the way this cycle is closing out is them being exposed, and they could either be going to physical prison or they're in spiritual jail. Okay. Give me more on this. What did these people do? They didn't know when to stop. What was they doing? What's this heartbreak? What's this 3 of Swords energy about? Somebody was so, and you know what? This could have caught you off guard too with this Knight of Swords in reverse. Like, this person like attacking you, or like realizing that you were being attacked by somebody or something like that. That shit could have caught you. It could have been so heartbreaking, and it could have caught you off guard. Like, it really could have. This Knight of Swords in reverse is like some unpredictable random ass shit. It's like, what the fuck? It's a random ass Tuesday and you just decide to do this bullshit. Like, where the hell did this even come from? You just come in the house doing some dumb shit or something like that. Wilding out, crashing out, talking crazy out the side of your fucking neck or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody also out of nowhere told you they were leaving. Somebody was completely caught off guard. Yeah. About somebody leaving. Somebody could have just randomly popped up telling you that they were leaving or that they wanted you to leave. The final action definitely caught me off guard. Thank you for those lioness tribes. Give me more on this. What this person do? Thank you. The 2 of Wands is in reverse. Somebody chose the wrong path. What did they do though? Somebody also was doing a lot of things to you to have you scared to take certain actions. Somebody wanted another person to be bombarded with so much heartbreak and sadness and losses and shit that you just be scared to move in the direction that you're feeling called to move in. Like that somebody also like wanted another person to be like hesitant about following their heart, like to be self-doubting or something like that. Somebody wanted to have another person in a space where they were afraid to leave their abuser. And I think that somebody could have got that misconstrued over here, because I remember I was saying something about like you could have realized who this person was or who these people were, and you could have still showed them grace. And somebody, maybe they thought that they little Timu ass shit was working, but you were just under different, you were just under a different set of instructions. You were taking a whole different type of test than what these motherfuckers here were taking. So, you know, the requirements for you to pass your test was different. It's a whole different, like, you know, study guide or some shit like that. Like, a whole different type of set of instructions for your test. And see, that's why, give me more. I was watching them, studying them. Like, that's what this is. Tell me more about this. What did these people do that there is some type of plan that somebody had that they knew they shouldn't have took action towards, but they did anyway, and that shit is not going the way that they planned it? And it's something about now somebody doesn't want to be a part of it. although they were full speed ahead in the wrong direction when they could have thought that this shit was working out successfully on their behalf. Now that they're realizing that's not the case, somebody's like, oh, I don't want to do no more of this. I don't want to, I don't want to be a part of it. We trying to find solutions. Somebody is scared to fucking go to prison, but they're going to prison. They're going to prison. Like, it's something about trying to finagle or finesse their way out of some type of bind or restriction or consequence for their actions, but there is no getting out of it. I keep hearing 40 days, 40 nights. I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't know, 40 days, 40 nights. It could have been 40 days, 40 nights ago, 40 days, 40 nights from now. I don't fucking know. But I know that there's a reference for that. I just can't quite like pinpoint exactly where my guides are going with that. But I'm going to mention it. Okay? Tell me more about this. Somebody going to be in some type of darkness for a very long time. Okay? The Tower is here in reverse. Somebody is trying to avoid some type of inevitable ending, but they've already chosen their path. They cause towers in your life, chaos and drama in your life, and this shit, it just sounds like a backfire to me. It sounds like somebody did some shit, they were not giving a fuck, and now all of their dirty laundry is being aired out. That just reminded me of Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland got a song called Dirty Laundry. Wow, wow, wow. Kelly Rowland got a song called Dirty Laundry. That just reminded me of that. Somebody was protecting their abuser. Somebody was protecting, and abuse shows up in several different ways. It's not always physical. It can be verbal, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, Somebody was protecting their abuser, and this had somebody thinking that they could run fucking wild and that you would be too scared to leave. You would be too scared to speak up. You would be scared to detach. Somebody also wanted you to second guess yourself when it came to detaching from them and how strong and resilient you are. But that's not the case. Give me more. Thank you. Give me more. Somebody was protecting an individual's image or something like that. And I feel like we've had this storyline before where unfortunately you could have been tried. Because you remember I said what happens in this house stays in this house. So somebody here, you could have been keeping the dilemmas and the issues of your relationship, although it was toxic, you could have been keeping that shit to yourself because our relationships go through things. You could be a very private person. It could have been embarrassing. You could have not wanted to embarrass this person. It could have been a lot of different reasons, And hold on, let's get Taylor, let me tell you something, baby. Don't spam my chat telling people to follow you anywhere, okay, Taylor? Don't do that, all right? I think that by you showing this person grace over here, like we said, you were somebody's gift. You were somebody's opportunity to rectify and right their wrongs and get on the right path with the divine and treat an earth angel the way they knew an earth angel deserved to be treated. But it's like somebody here, you showing this person love and grace despite how they were doing you, and you protected them. And y'all know we have these tough, honest conversations over here. You kind of fed a monster, basically. But really, what you did was, like, you did feed a monster. But this motherfucker got, complacent. They got greedy. It's is what it sounds. And somebody lost their fucking mind and thought that because you had been showing them grace that you would continue to be that way for them. You would continue to show up in that energy for them. But that's not what happened. Again, you were just on a different type of assignment than what this person was on. Y'all was learning two different types of lessons. Somebody here. And it's also something about somebody not wanting to treat you right, but they also don't want nobody else to treat you right. It's like, I'm gonna abuse you and drag you through the motherfucking ringer, break your heart, cheat on you, try and destroy your confidence, humiliate you, embarrass you, and all of these different things, and, deprive you of the love and affection that I know you deserve, But then when you leave me, I'm going to go to hell and high waters to block and obstruct you from being able to have that with somebody else. Like, I'm not understanding. Somebody was being, and I told y'all this last night, this shit is so much bigger than this person even realized. They don't even realize that they were allowing themselves to be used by darkness to attack you from your purpose and your assignment here. Because mind y'all, like I said, you are a gift from the divine to everybody who you come in contact with. So this is bigger than just this relationship here, this family dynamic, whatever the fuck this look like. This is so much bigger than that. I said that when you answered the calling for your purpose and your assignment, you put a target on your back. Okay? But you also activated your army. Somebody here. It's like all of this shit happened simultaneously. And it's interesting. It's interesting. Somebody is wanting to disassociate themselves now because they're realizing that they chose the wrong path and that their plan to stop you did not work. Okay? It did not work. Tell me more about this. What are these people in this? What is this false person in this family room about? What's that about? Somebody's going to their family or something like that. The Eight of Wands, because it's a backfire. The Eight of Wands is in reverse. It's a backfire. There's a community of karmics that's discussing this backfire. They could have thought that everything was cool with this Tower reverse. They could have thought that it was sweet. That maybe they had, it wasn't going to be as bad of a backfire. But no, that's not the case at all. It's a whole community of these motherfuckers that's sitting around talking about how everything that they negatively projected onto you, everything that they said about you, every lie, every obstacle that they tried to put in your path, every little bit of spell work that they tried to send your way to block you, to block your new beginning, to block your finances, to block your stability. That's the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Somebody did not want another person, an earth angel, being like self-sufficient and independent. Like somebody wanted an individual, an earth angel, to have to depend on them, to be codependent on them. Because if you were codependent on this person, they will be able to continue to abuse you in peace. You would never be able to fully step into your purpose and get in alignment with what you're supposed to do. So somebody here, you breaking away from this person and going on about your business and following your fucking heart, doing what you feel called to do. It also allows for you to not only heal your finances, somebody here, but it allows for you to heal your heart. It allows for you to heal yourself as a whole. Okay, somebody here, and with you healing, again, it's something about now you are being heavily protected because you had to shift your own fucking perspective to stop being a captain save a hoe for whoever this person is that you were protecting here. Somebody's own abuser that they were protecting. Once you came to terms with that, like, okay, it's time for me to go. I've seen enough. I've endured enough. I've heard enough. You've acted a fucking fool on me more than enough fucking times. It's time for me to go. This thing needs to change. And I'm going to have to be the one to change this. I know that you're not going to change. I remember at the beginning I said, somebody here, you could have had to realize, in order for me to actively heal, I'm going to have to get the fuck on from some people that is made it clear that they do not want to heal. Somebody here. And because you answered the call, because you stepped up and did the work that you needed to do on self, got yourself together, it's all like, you know, all of this protection, all of this abundance, all of these opportunities, this higher level of commitment that's going to be stable. You opened yourself up for all of this. Like, you opened yourself up for all of this. And with you putting these protective measures in place, healthy boundaries, things like that in place with these people, detaching and distancing yourself from these fucking karmics, you allowed for the divine to rain down all of their fucking karma for what they was doing to you. You had to get out of the way. But first things first, you had to get out of your own way. You had to get out of your own head about this situation and this person. So now that you've done that in a way that they was never expecting for you to do, motherfuckers is definitely panicking because they know they drug you through the mud. They know that they tried to stop you. They know that they tried to block you, unprovoked attacks on you. And now they're seeing these backfires in their life and they're realizing that their plan didn't work. Whatever the fuck that plan was. It's not working. That's what they're concerned about. They're trying to, it's hella shit with the Eight of Wands here in reverse. It's hella shit that these folks was doing to you that somebody was on go for. Now they like, nah, I ain't had nothing to do with that. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. That type shit. But it's like, nah, motherfucker, your name is on the list. It's like, nah, your name is on the list, baby. Your name is on the list. You was there. You was a part of it. Okay, tell me more. Give me a little bit more. Somebody thought that they avoided some type of tower. These motherfuckers is over there suffering with the tower in reverse and the Eight of Wands. They suffering dealing with these backfires. All of this shit is blocked. Everything is blocked. Everything is going back. Okay, somebody is pissed off also. Somebody pissed off, y'all, that this plan didn't work. What? Tell me a little bit about what this plan was for my collective. What was the plan for my collective? Let me see how I can ask this. Let me see. Give me one out of here. Thank y'all so much for the roses and the lioness tribes. Thank y'all so much for all the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you, Seven. Hey, y'all. Okay. Everybody gonna get some. Okay, what was the plan that they had for my collective? What was their, like, what was these people's plan? Like, somebody stole something, or they thought they stole something from you, like some type of asset or some type of gift that the divine was given to you. Okay, that's the truth. The Ace of Swords is here. Somebody thought they stole something from you. They thought they were finna take the victory or something like that, have some type of breakthrough here with this Ace of Swords. What was their plan? When it came to my collective, somebody thought they was finna like triumph over you or some shit like that. Tell me more about it. The Chariot is here. I said the Chariot too. This put me in the Chariot mindset. Cancer could be significant. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius also with this Ace of Swords. Success. Manifestations. Goals. Full speed ahead. That was their plan. Somebody thought they was finna take off. Somebody thought they was finna take off with the Chariot here. Somebody thought that they were getting this breakthrough, this victory, and that nothing was gonna be able to stop them. Ain't shit stopping that Chariot but the divine. That's why somebody, guides, had to step in like this. And they was like, nah, let us fight this one. This one, this is above your spiritual pay grade, baby. Okay, this is above your spiritual pay grade. You just sit tight. You just rest over there because you done been through the fucking ringer. You just rest. We gonna take care of this one. Ain't nothing stopping the Chariot but the divine. Okay, somebody, this was their plan. They thought they was finna take off. It was all of these goals and manifestations. Thank y'all so much. They thought that they was finna be full speed ahead, victoriously. Somebody also, it's something about maybe a some type of car situation or something like that with the chariot here. And again, look at this motherfucking 4 of Wands. There's a house or something, you guys. This is not for all of y'all, but for some of y'all, there could be a home. Okay? There could be a home or a car. Okay? That is, some faulty shit is going on. Some faulty shit is going on. Like, somebody could have definitely thought that they were about to take off and again, just be successful, be stable, reaching their goals and manifestations. Somebody could have definitely like did some fugazi shit for a house or a car, man. To be a part of some type of community. They thought they was finna be celebrating. Somebody thought they were finna be in a higher level of commitment with another person. That's a sidebar. Okay, confirmation. Mind y'all, we got the 3 of Swords out here. Remember I said this could be a whole love triangle or some shit like that. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. And the Strength is here. Somebody was like intentionally trying to break a person's heart. Like, empty your fucking cup out. Like, somebody was trying to empty your cup out and kick that motherfucker while it was on the floor. Or some shit like that. That was their plan. And somebody could have thought they were finna run off into the sunset with a third party and live happily ever after doing some crazy shit to you, abusing divination on you or some shit like that, stealing from you. Somebody could have also thought they was finna live in a home of yours or something like that. Some type of asset that belongs to you. Somebody could have thought that they were about to enjoy this with a fucking karmic. That's for somebody. But this plan didn't work. There's a whole community of people with this 4 of Wands here that was taking action, trying to cause some type of blockage of a new beginning, a love offer that would be strong and solid and stable. Okay? It didn't work though. It didn't work. And everything that they did, somebody tried to do a destiny swap. Everything that they did or attempted to do, and we just talked about something like this like the other day. Like, somebody was supposed to give you a genuine offer, and instead of giving it to you, they treated you like shit for a karmic and thought they were going to have a karmic stand in your motherfucking place. And that is not how the divine is allowing for this shit to go. And in the process of thinking they were finna run off into the sunset with a karmic, they did unspeakable things that now somebody is realizing, I should have never done that shit. They've been able to see this all along. I've been under surveillance all along or something like that. Somebody could have thought that because they were in the shadows over here, nobody knew what they were doing when it came to abusing divination or stealing or falsifying some shit. Somebody really tried to have a motherfucking, I just heard a false prophet. Damn. Somebody could have really tried to have an individual that is like, doesn't even compare to you in any sort of capacity. Somebody really could have been showboating this motherfucking person around some type of community of people or something like that, as if they were you or something like that. Like, it's something about, like, somebody really thought they was finna, and we just talked about this. Somebody thought they was really finna, like, drag your name through the mud, maybe with a community of people, have other people looking at you sideways whole time. You a whole fucking earth angel out here. Loving, devoted, individual, kind-hearted, supportive spouse. Somebody here, a gift from the divine. This person thought they was finna drag you through the motherfucking mud to run off into the sunset and live your destiny, or the destiny that they were supposed to have with you, with a karmic. And that shit ain't work out like that. Somebody got tricked out of their spot. We already done seen something like this. This was their plan, and they thought nobody could stop them. And in the process of whatever the hell they was doing, some of y'all, and we just saw this the other day, Somebody could have a whole life insurance policy on a person. Let me just put that out there. And remember I said that with this 12th house energy talks about endings and afterlife and things like that. Okay, somebody could have, somebody could have definitely thought that they were about to like get rid of a person and live off of your motherfucking life happily ever after with a karmic. That could have been the plan. And they didn't give a fuck when they was doing this shit. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is a ruthless ass, reckless. I ain't thinking about shit but what the fuck I want to think about. I don't care about no consequences. Grimy, cutthroat ass individual. Violent individual. Okay? Somebody could have definitely had some shit set up. Could have definitely had some shit set up. Like, that's not for all of y'all, but that's definitely for some of y'all. If they wasn't like physically, and we seen the other day somebody tried to poison a person. Like, we just saw this, and you could have got the hell on. Like, you could have got the hell on. Somebody could have tried several different ways to get a person up out of here so that way they can live your fucking life with a karmic. And like I said, with this 8 of Wands in reverse, all of that shit is backfiring on these people. The Tower is out here in reverse. They thought they avoided this chaos. They thought they avoided this tower, but that shit was just like slowly brewing. It's like the divine just turned the eye all the way down. Like, just turn it on like 1. You know what I'm saying? That shit's still on. It's still cooking. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't realizing that your ass still cooking, basically. You know what I'm saying? You still getting cooked at this point. And now it's something about there is no more avoiding this tower. And now somebody don't want to be associated with this shit. They don't want to be associated with this shit. Give me one more on this. Thank y'all so much for 337. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nicole, for being the #1 gifter. I appreciate it. And that little simmer down, you know what I'm saying? You know? Tell me more. The 5 of Wands is in reverse. And let me tell y'all what else they thought. Let me tell y'all what else these arrogant, egotistical ass individuals thought. They thought that because the moon is here again, they thought that because they was doing this shit behind the scenes, that there would be no pushback. They thought that because they was creating illusions about you, who you are, what you stand for, the fact that you wasn't fighting back. You know what I'm saying? They thought that they wouldn't have any type of, there would be no pushback, no fighting about this. It would be like, I just heard stealing candy from a child. Yeah. Yeah. But it's something about like somebody here, the devil is in reverse, 6 of Wands is in reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse. You ain't accept some type of offer from somebody that these folks was wanting you to accept. And this, with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, this kind of fucked everything up, threw everything off. With the 3 of Pentacles technically out here in reverse, you didn't work with these individuals. You didn't work with this person or accept some type of offer. Now, remind y'all, we already know somebody been asking a Timu ass spiritualist, is Divine Collective coming back? Dumbass questions and shit, right? Okay, so that narrative is like heavy in this storyline, whatever the fuck this is. Somebody could have been trying to abuse divination to get you to come back so they can finish doing whatever the fuck their plan was against you, okay? To take from you, to steal from you, to set you up, or whatever the fuck they were trying to do. They didn't think they would have to fight for it or something like that. They didn't think they would have to fight for this new beginning, this breakthrough. That's what they fucked up. But it's something about like you detached from this toxicity here with the devil in reverse, and you've been like really icing somebody out with the 6 of Wands in reverse. You've been ignoring the fuck out of somebody. The 6 of Wands is here. You could be ignoring the fuck out of a whole group or community of people. Somebody here. And you in the cut. You in the cut. You got a lot of secrets. At least that's what these people feel like. They don't know your moves. And we said that somebody here, you could be moving in silence. You could be self-isolating. And it's not that for somebody here, let me just put this out here. It's not that you're self-isolating as a whole. Because I feel like we seen the 6 of Wands earlier. Somebody here, you could be getting your recognition. You could be, doing your thing. You could be showing up in other areas. It's just with these motherfuckers right here. With these motherfuckers right here, it's like, fuck out of here. I'm keeping y'all out of my motherfucking business. I'm not telling you shit. I don't got nothing for you. I don't want nothing to do with nothing that you got going on. Don't call me. We don't need to talk. I don't want to come kick it. We not celebrating together. I'm completely detached. I'm not interested in nothing that you're offering. Page of Pentacles reverse. I don't want it. I've learned from my mistake fucking around with you. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is like, you caused me nothing but instability. You did the most. You went OD with the shit. When I was over there trying to be in your corner, and I was still showing you fucking grace, and you was acting an ass. You were acting an ass. You know what I'm saying? Heavy emphasis on that lesson learned. Somebody here, you said, look, in order for me to get control over my life, I'm gonna have to release this toxic ass motherfucking person here. Honestly, I might have to cut all you motherfuckers off for real, just for me to get a peace of mind around this hoe. And I feel like somebody here, you moving in silence. You moving in silence. You keeping things to yourself. You got a lot of people that's confused about what's really going on. What's really going on. They, again, like I told y'all, if they don't know what you got going on, they don't know what to attack. They don't know how to come at you. Somebody here, you got plans and shit like that. King of Swords is here. Two of Wands is here. Somebody here, you are making head over heart decisions when it comes to these moves that you making. You not moving from an emotional space. Like I said, somebody here, you could be like, I'm not gonna close my heart off. Somebody got a kitchen witch on their ass, man. This bitch is in reverse again. Queen of Wands, man. You could be like, I'm not gonna close my heart off, but I'm also not gonna be naive and gullible. Hold on, we got some freaky ass shit going on. Let me get you to safety, baby. Okay, I'm not going to be naive and gullible. Certain people don't need to be around me. Certain people don't need to know what the hell is going on. Certain people don't need to know my moves. You know what I'm saying? You will see it when I pop out. You don't need to know. You don't need to know what I'm finna do before I do it. I don't need to come confiding you, family, friend, whatever the fuck. I don't need to come tell you nothing. You will see what's up when I pop out with it. Heavy on that. And that's saving somebody's fucking life. Like, for real, for real. You detaching and distancing yourself and moving in silence with these individuals right here is saving somebody's life. That's what that is. That's what that is. They didn't think they would have to fight for this. Okay, so what's going on? Tell me more about what's being exposed over here. What they caught up in. Shit. There's some type of spiritual evaluation. Somebody now trying to figure out some type of solution. You know what I'm saying? For this shit that they worked on and what they did. Am I sticking to this deck? Somebody trying to bring balance. They was busy. They was busy. This is their main priority with that Two of Pentacles up there. The Fool is in reverse. They scared though. I'm telling y'all, somebody's scared. Somebody's scared. Look at this. Look at that shit there. Look at that shit there. Somebody, karma. The moon is in reverse now. Justice, Pisces, Libra, okay, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, energy. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Because we got a little straggler. Hold on. Not this motherfucker just, they just came out of the woodwork. They like, okay, tag, you're it. She blocked me. Hold on, do I still got Dasha? Okay, thank you. Okay, it's something about like these folks is scared. Oh, their asses is lost. They like, hold on, you go in, she blocked me. Okay, it's something about this person, this group of people, they're scared of the things that they tethered themselves to. They are controlled. They've committed and bound themselves to darkness. And it's I don't know, somebody made a deal with darkness, right? And it's something about like somebody not being able to uphold their end of the bargain. And I think that, like I've been saying, somebody is realizing just how they're realizing the hard way how there is no loyalty when you're dwelling in darkness. Okay. And that giving offerings to dark, entities and, connecting yourself with these lower level beings, it's like you got to pay for that shit. And it usually will never end in their favor. Somebody is so fucking scared. The Fool is in reverse. Somebody is scared. Confirmation, because justice is here. And they're being exposed for just how toxic and destructive they were, how dark they are, what they did, the risky decisions that they made. Somebody terrified about the truth. The moon reversed, the justice is here. The truth. This is also another reason why somebody, if somebody hasn't come back towards you, this is another reason why. They know you know the truth about them. For some of y'all, like I said, they know you've been knew the truth the whole time. And you still showed them grace. Give me a little bit on this. Look at the star. The star and the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups, y'all. Somebody here, man. These motherfucking folks, they might as well, like I told y'all the other day, they might as well go ahead and get their ass comfortable in their hot seat. Tell me about this group over here, cause you taking off your healing and it's gonna be on display for some of y'all, like for real, for real. That Six of Wands and that star, that Emperor, shit. Whether masculine or feminine, somebody here is going to be on display. The divine is going to, I just heard, the divine, you were always hidden in plain sight for a reason. Because the divine uses you to test people's hearts, if that makes sense. So for somebody here, you could find yourself in fucked up situations where you are needing, you know, certain people's help for whatever the fuck, you know, and you gonna be okay. But the divine will put you in people's paths to see exactly, you know, how they will handle you, and they're being judged. It's like, you know, I'm forgetting his name, but he judges you. He judges you like he weigh your heart against a feather. I'm forgetting his name. Okay, damn, I'm forgetting his name. What is his name? Anubis, okay? And this is just something about the divine uses you. And like I said, you like walking karma somebody here. You like walking karma somebody here. And so I think, you know, it's gonna, when it's all said and done, you got some people who they just failed this test. They failed this test, and they could have came with you, but they chose to work against you and try and block you from being able to go all together. It's like, damn, I'm running and I'm trying to pass you the baton and shit like that, and your ass kind of catch up and trip me up and shit, make me fall and shit, thinking that you finna run off into the sunset. Somebody could run track or some shit like that, or somebody could like to watch track meets or something like that. I don't fucking know. But it's like, where the fuck you do that at? That's not what you were supposed to do. And I just think that, you know, when it comes to your healing and recovery for this group of people that wronged you, everybody is going to see, the divine is going to use you as an example, you know, in that way also. The divine is using you as an example, somebody here. Like, you know, why it pays to be, you know, on the right. I just heard the right side of history. Damn. Why it pays to do right by people. Why it pays to, you know, move from a place of love versus corruption, versus ego, versus pride, you know, toxicity. It's something about somebody you're going to be used as an example of what they could have been had they done right. And that's crazy, you know, like that's crazy. Somebody here, tell me what's going on with this group of people. The King of Cups is here. Thank you for being a top gifter. Tell me about this King of Cups. Oh, somebody in their feelings and shit. Tell me about this King of Cups. The Lovers is in reverse. I told y'all somebody in their feelings. This could be somebody that's trying to act like they keeping it under control. They're not. Smooth operator. Somebody talking to somebody. Okay. But it's something about like the Lovers in reverse. Big Gemini energy. Somebody is not okay about some type of breakup. They lost a soulmate contract. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine energy could be significant. For some of y'all, this is same sex. Tell me about this King of Cups. This cycle is closed, baby. This cycle is closed, baby. The world is here again. The world is here technically again. Yeah. This cycle is closed. They didn't commit. Yeah, they didn't commit. This person now, let me tell y'all, now somebody wants to act loving. Now somebody wants to be emotionally mature. Now somebody wants to be generous and considerate and kind-hearted and thoughtful and all of these different things. But they literally wreaked fucking havoc in a soulmate union. They did not commit to you. You know, they cause all of these imbalances. They cause all of this unhappiness. They caused all of this. It's a lot of infidelity here also for some of y'all. There is something about this person being a complete menace to society in your life, but it was being done in private. Some of y'all, people around this individual knew how toxic and destructive they were, and they turned a blind eye. Those people will be held accountable as well, because turning a blind eye is sort of like encouraging and enabling the motherfucking behavior. You're just as guilty. Just as guilty. You know what I'm saying? Again, especially those who willingly helped this person to keep up some type of illusion or something like that. Like, although they knew that this person was trying to obstruct your path, and guilty by association, okay? They knew that this person was abusing you in one way or another. This whole community over here, this is what we're talking about now. They're all bound to what the fuck they was doing. They're all bound to what they were doing. They're all bound to how they helped one individual. They protected this person also. They helped this person sabotage this higher level of commitment. And it's like, you can't control nobody and tell nobody what to do, but you also could not fucking help them hurt and abuse another person. You can do that part. You can walk away and tell a motherfucker you wrong for that shit, and I don't want no parts in that. That shit is foul. That earth angel doesn't deserve that. You could do that. You know what I'm saying? But no, they helped this person. And we know why some of these folks helped, because they lied on your character to these people. They clouded their judgment. They lied about you. They said that you did this. They said that you did that. They said that you were the one that couldn't be trusted. They said that, you know, when this money hit, they would get a piece of the pie. Remember, we saw that somebody was going around recruiting motherfucking haters, promising them immunity and shit. They said, we gonna hit this earth angel with spell work, and you ain't got nothing to worry about, because me and my Timu ass spiritualists, whether masculine or feminine, we gonna be able to protect you. Whole time, I keep telling y'all, that is not how this shit works. That's not how this shit works. I don't give a fuck if you just bought a paper clip to the fucking ritual. Your ass is on the list and you are accounted for. You're stuck to it now because you helped attack an earth angel that didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? For whatever the fuck they thought they were going to gain. If it was some, you know, I've been hating on the low, and I'm happy that Divine Collective is finally being, you know, turned on by my cousin, by my brother, by my sister, by my, you know, my niece, my nephew, whatever the fuck. Even if it was on some hating shit, I never wanted to see them two together. Yeah, I'll help you team up against that earth angel, even though she ain't never done nothing to me. Even though he ain't never done nothing to me, just because I don't like how motherfucking good your life is looking with that person, I'm gonna help you self-sabotage. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anything like that. Yeah, I want some of the money. I'm a motherfucking bum too, and I need in on that. How much you say I'm gonna get if I go get some paper clips and some tape? I don't know what the fuck these hoes was doing, but it's some Temu shit, so it ain't hit, okay? It was some bullshit. It was bootleg, okay? How much you say? Okay, that's what this is. So now that the backfires are hidden, this same individual who could have been the one to entice and recruit and, you know, been maybe even the mastermind, them and their motherfucking karmic ass third party that they could have thought they was finna live your destiny with, they trying to act innocent now, y'all. That's what they over here. They trying to find solutions. That's what this is. But they're stuck. They're stuck. They're trapped. There is no getting out of this. They were in the shadows. Everything, all of the signs and all of the warnings that they were ignoring, they're finally able to see and hear it now. But it's already being illuminated. What they were doing, the sun is here. It's all being exposed. It's all being exposed what they were doing. The moon, look, what's done in the dark comes to the light. What happens in this house is not staying in this motherfucking house. I don't care who house it is. Thank you. I don't care who house it is. Your ass is being exposed. Whatever the fuck y'all was doing in the dark. And somebody is over there now. Now you got a community of people with this 11th house energy. This could be friends. It could be people that they look at like family. It could be their actual family members. It could be an outside family that maybe you don't even know shit about, you know, because we've been getting that storyline also. Whatever it is. Okay, confirmation for some of y'all. This person is trying to figure out a way to like I said, do damage control. But it's only because they're realizing that this cycle is closing and they failed this motherfucking test. They failed this test. They're not getting what they thought. Somebody want to be over there acting all sweet and innocent and, you know, loving. And now they really, I just want to focus on work and I just want to, man, I don't got time for none of that shit, man. I'm just trying to focus on what I got to focus on for me, man. I don't need no distractions right now. Somebody trying to lock in. You know what I'm saying? But now it's a little too fucking late for that. Your ass is stuck. Ain't no detaching. Give me more on this right here. What's going on with these people? They were working together. What's going on with these people? His exact words. Tell me about this. Yeah, somebody trying to like really go in and do damage control on their reputation also. But there is no way that they can clean this up because you living in your truth in you know, at a distance from this person is showing exactly who the culprit was the entire time. And I keep saying that it's something about real recognize real. And anybody that is anybody of substance or importance that their opinion could even slightly matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, those people can realize what the fuck is really going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who did what? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I feel like you don't give a fuck what these people think, how they judge you. You don't care about clearing the air. You don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here, and I've been saying this, you could sleep peacefully at night knowing that you handled this person with generosity, with care, with kindness. You gave them ample attempts to be able to get this shit together before you decided to close this cycle out with them and walk away from them. So there is no, like, I just heard resentment. There is no damn, I wish I would have done it like this. Somebody here, you could literally have a clear, clean conscience when it comes to being detached from this person. There could be like, I don't have any guilt. I don't have any, I'm not second guessing it. Again, like I said, I seen more than enough. I dealt with more than enough. I heard more than enough. You embarrassed me one too many motherfucking times. And you know, I'm complete. And I'm content with the idea of never being back attached to you again. And you're healing somebody here. And also it's something about, again, like I keep telling y'all, you parted ways from this person, right? So while you were with this person, somebody was out here creating some type of narrative, right? That you were the reason why their life was a certain type of way. Somebody lost in here. Who is in here that's lost? I think I got Dasha still in here. Who is in here that's lost? You could have been, oh, I see it. Let me get you out of here. Okay. I get it. I got it. It's something about while you were up close and personal with this person, maybe in this union, they could have been out here lying and, you know, like I said, creating some type of smear campaign or hate train surrounding you, your character, you know, saying that you were the violent one, you were the one not to be trusted, you were the bitch, you were the whore, you were all of these different degrading ass things, okay? And they could have also said that, you know, if there was some type of instability or something like that within y'all relationship with this lovers in reverse over here, like I said, imbalances and, you know, a lack of harmony and, you know, coming together and being strong together, you know what I'm saying? This person could have definitely been blaming that on you. We've seen messages like that before. Like that they tried to do everything they could do for you and you just were a lost cause and they just couldn't take it no more and all of these different fucking things. Okay, cool. That's what they said. And you could have been like, you know what, I'm going to just stay head down, focused on what's most important. I'm going to just get the fuck on and tend to me and work on what I need to work on, getting me stable and self-sufficient. And that's what you're going to do, right? Okay, bet you did that shit. Boom. The divine is blessing you. Okay, you are healing. Life is looking well for you. You're doing your big one. You're literally fucking T. Okay, this person, on the other hand, their life is in shambles. Even with you guys being disconnected from each other. Thank you. Okay, even with you two being separated from each other. Now, when y'all were together and things were going on behind closed doors and you could have been protecting this person's image and not spreading y'all motherfucking business, you know, to the family and doing this and doing that. You could have been keeping that shit like we adults. We can handle this amongst ourselves. We don't got to go and spread all of this shit. We going through a little rough patch because of this and because of that, but we gonna work it out. That could have been what you thought. Somebody was going out giving a whole different narrative. Could have been pointing fingers at you. But now that you guys are separated, there is no more pointing fingers at you. And I keep telling y'all that. People are able to see exactly who did what in this union based off of how y'all lives look separated. You moved on and you stable. This person moved on maybe with a karmic and they fucking life is in shambles. They're dealing with all sorts of delays and frustrations and setbacks. None of their plans are working out. I got technically 10 wands out here in reverse. Somebody is overwhelmed with challenges and hardships and trying to hold it all together. And they're having a hard motherfucking time, y'all. While you on the other side of town, you know what I'm saying, having your way in all the best ways possible, like these motherfuckers did not want you to be able to do. I told y'all this. If they spent more time prioritizing what the fuck they needed to be doing for themselves, they wouldn't have to deal with this. But because they spent all of their time trying to stop you and block you and your forward movement, yeah, it's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Okay, like that's what this is. This cycle is closed, and whoever these people are, they got to deal with the consequences of their actions. There is no pretending to be nice and sweet. Ain't no pretending to be understanding and emotionally stable and kind-hearted and shit like that. Like, nah, you a fucking menace and you a motherfucking dominion, and everybody's gonna see it over here. Don't go over there trying to feed the homeless now. Don't go over there trying to give back to the community now. Let me give you a helping hand now. Don't try and go do that shit now when you was out here trying to destroy another person's life. And the only reason why you doing this fugazi ass shit now, trying to put up some facade, is because you trying to spare your fucking reputation. But this shit is signed, sealed, and delivered. Judgment has been called on this. A decision has been made. It's done. Somebody is also, thank you. Somebody is also online, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Somebody is online trying to portray themselves to be like a very, very, like loving person, y'all. Like somebody is online, like really putting on a facade. Thank you. Somebody is online making it seem like, they really try to love you through all of this, instability in y'all union and all of these different things. You know what I'm saying? This is how somebody is trying to like solve this dilemma that they're dealing with, that they're stuck in. Give me more about it. What are they stuck in? What are they feeling trapped in? Yeah. Somebody is online trying to like play a role, like for real, to save their reputation, but they can't. The 3 of Wands is here. Tell me about this 3 of Wands. They're waiting for something. They're waiting for something, or something that they prepared. Like they thought they were expanding and going somewhere, or that something was coming in that was going to help them to expand. Tell me more about what they prepared that they now stuck in. Shit. Y'all, somebody know it's only a matter of time for they worst motherfucking nightmares come to fruition with the 3 of Wands. They know that shit coming any day now. That's what they stuck in. They stuck in a nightmare, y'all. The 9 of Swords is here. That's what they're trapped in. Somebody is also like, I just heard a house of horrors. House of horrors. That's crazy as hell. Somebody is waiting for, like, they're anxious. They're paranoid. Somebody is not getting sleep because they know that whatever the fuck they was doing, they know something is coming back to them. We already know that. It's only a matter of time. And I told y'all, for some of y'all, like, somebody know they going to prison. I told y'all, hell and jail. I'm going to leave it at that. Hell and jail. Somebody could be like, I don't know how it's going to end for me. I don't know if I'm going to be in hell, I'm going to be in jail. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to need for you guys to, thank you. That is really pretty. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go. I thought I saw something. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah. Somebody, tell me more about what they stressing about. What are they stressing about? What are they so worried about? Like, they worried about this. Somebody online trying to clean up their image, or somebody is in their community trying to clean up their image, and like, y'all know how that go. Like, it be like somebody commits a heinous fucking crime and shit, right? And then their attorneys want to be in the motherfucking courtroom like, yeah, but in the 2nd grade, he did this, and this. He was Captain Save-A-Hole to a turtle, okay, in the 2nd grade, and this is why they should not be held accountable for this heinous ass crime that they did when they were fucking 42 years old and shit. You know, it's like somebody is online. Somebody is in their community or online or something like that. With the world here, I'm really picking up like the web, okay? Or they're going around trying to patch up certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like their image, you know, because somebody knows that it's damage control. Like they know that something groundbreaking, some breaking news. I keep telling y'all, some folks might end up on the news. Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. Who said that? Thank you, co-creator. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank y'all for helping me reach my live goal. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for 516 on the likes. I appreciate y'all for tapping the screen. We almost at the 600K goal. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. It's something about like I keep saying, it's something about these folks could end up. Thank you. Who is sending that? I can't even see y'all. I love those wings too. Them shits is moving so fast. I'm so sorry, y'all. Thank you for the lioness tribes. Thank y'all for the flexing hearts and all of that. I appreciate y'all for the little kittens and the roses. I appreciate y'all. It's like Chris Cooley. I appreciate that, babe. Like I said, it's something about some type of groundbreaking news. Like this shit could end up on the news. These folks could be some outright scammers, like full-fledged scammers. They do fraud. They do all type of shit. And somebody could have done you in with your information also. That could be for somebody here. There's something about some documents that some of y'all are in that you're not supposed to be in. Okay, it's not for everybody, but there's something here about that shit. Okay, somebody is knowing that any day now, they could very well be, and it could have something to do with either what they did in a house, or the fact that they stole a house, or like it's something about a house or something like that. Okay, whatever it is, it's a community of them. Somebody knows that this shit is coming in any day now. Tell me more. There's also something about some type of fugazi ass business. It's like a front or something like that. Like somebody could have opened up a business. Somebody did some PPP. Somebody could have got in on a PPP that they weren't supposed to get now. Now, I don't know how they did it. I don't know what they did. But somebody could have definitely did something with a little PPP. Okay. And we know Muggs was running amok with that PPP. Now, I don't know. That wasn't that long ago. Somebody could definitely put some shit in your name. I don't know how to check that, but y'all check it. Make sure you ain't, you know what I'm saying, got no ties or attachments, because that's for somebody. I don't know why I ain't bit more thought about no PPP now. But it's something that this person knows is coming in, and it could have been some type of business venture, or they could have like disguised some fugazi fraudulent shit as a business venture, and that wasn't the case. Tax evasion, tax fraud, it could be all of the things. Identity theft, they could be real deal scammers. Like for real. Like for real. Tell me more about what this person is worried about. What they so worried about is coming in. Personal loans, you know, debt consolidation loans. It don't fucking matter to me. Y'all just check your credit report and, you know, do a thorough checks on yourself and your information. What is this person worried about? Overseas accounts and shit. The Three of Swords is what they worried about. This is a painful ending. This is a painful ending. Tell me more about what they worried about. Sheesh. What's this Three of Swords? This is going to end painfully for somebody. Heartbreak, suffering, losses, grief. Heavy emphasis on that. This is bad. Somebody is worried about this. Tell me more about this. What they worried about coming in. What's this Three of Swords? The Seven of Pentacles is here. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Also, somebody is worried about the news, receiving the news of you being with whoever this new person is. Why? Why are they so worried about this? Why are they so worried about this? Whatever they've done. Oh, please do not ask to join my live. Hold on real quick. Let me screen. Next to join my live. Hold on real quick. Let me screenshot that. Okay. Give me more. Give me more. Why are they so worried about this? The Two of Cups is in reverse. Huh. Why do they need my collective back so bad? Because somebody knows that when you get into this new union, for those of y'all that's not already in a new union, when you get into a new union, this is completely done for them. Whatever they've been doing, whatever work they did, it's gotta go back. It's already going back. But there's something that they're stuck in, y'all. They've tethered themselves to. And I feel called to say that it's a lot riding on you being in some type of new union with another person. But you're getting this new union. Remember, over here we got the Queen of Wands reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. There's somebody is throwing spell work at another person to have you and your heart chakra blocked and closed off. But the Nine of Wands is here. You're protected. Nine of Swords reverse. You don't have nothing to worry about. The Ace of Pentacles is here. You're getting this opportunity. You're getting this offer. You're getting this offer. Somebody is like shitting bricks is what I just heard. Because why do they need my collective back so bad? Why do they need this, like, this union? Like, they know that this will be like the this would be the complete disconnect. Like, I think that for somebody here, I think that whoever this egotistical ass person is, I think that this individual is under the impression that as long as you are not in a committed relationship with somebody else, they still have an opportunity to get you back. I think that whoever this, and if they can get you back, they can complete the work that they were attempting to do on you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that somebody knows that if and when you go into a new union, because of how loving you are, you could be the type of person that don't bounce around from person to person. You know what I'm saying? You could be the type of person like, once I'm locked in with you, we locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna see it through, and it could be very loyal. Now, again, that's not to say you're naive. I think somebody here, a big part of your lesson could have been learning when to choose yourself and when to get the fuck on. That could have been a big part of your lesson this time around. But you know what I'm saying? It's something about this person knowing how devoted you are when you're in unions. And you could also be the type of person that, you know, we seen a 9 of Pentacles. You could be happily single, or it could be you enjoy your own time to the point where you're not desperate and rushing. You don't rush and jump into unions. So this could be somebody that knows that if you actually jumped into a union or got into a union with somebody, it's somebody that you actually see yourself building with. It's somebody that you actually want to devote yourself to. It's something of substance there, because you are the type of person that's not just going to jump on anything or be with anybody just to say you got some fucking body. And this is somebody that knows that as long as, it's like they're under this impression that as long as you're still single, they still got an opportunity of clearing whatever the fuck up this is that they was doing behind the scenes, saving themselves in their image, or saving themselves from a tower, from some type of karma or something like that. Maybe that they could come back to you, or maybe they can get you to come back. Maybe they could still keep throwing work at you to maybe have love spells come your way to have you want to come back to them or something like that. But this cycle is closed. This cycle is closed. Tell me more about, why do they want my collective back so bad? Confirmation. Damn, that's crazy, y'all. Somebody is stressing. They're stressing because, let me tell y'all, whatever they were doing, if they made some type of deal with a dark entity that they would, and I told y'all, if they, thank you, let's talk. If they made some type of deal with a dark entity that they would do this, or that they would do this to be able to acquire this or something like that, yeah, they're not going to fulfill that shit. And they know that if they don't, this ends painfully for them. It ends painfully for them. But they don't have no choice. This shit is, this, you know too much. You've seen too much. You know too much. You've learned too much. Too much has been exposed. And this person and this group of people that helped them is going to continue to be exposed. There is no saving face. Tell me why they want my collective back so bad. Why do they want my collective back so bad? This would prevent a painful ending for them. This would prevent them from being a fucking failure, taking a great loss, being in defeat. It would prevent them from experiencing it. This painful ending. Thank you, thank you. Tell me why do they want my collective back so bad? What's this 10 of Swords reverse? What's this 10 of, they will be able to heal. They will be able to get themselves back up. Okay? If you came back, they would be able to prevent themselves from being in this space of defeat, y'all. Like, that's what this is. It's fucking, like, what? 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 swords out here that this person is worried about. That's a lot of swords. That's a lot of swords. Tell me why they want my collective back so bad. What's this 10 of swords reverse? The 4 of Pentacles is in reverse. Recovery, especially with their finances. Especially with their finances. Tell me more about this. What's this 4 of Pentacles reverse about? In my job, somebody thought they was going to have a breakthrough. New crib, new house, new car, all of the things, celebrating. They thought they wouldn't finna have to fight for some shit. What's this 4 of Pentacles reverse about? Why do they want my collective back so bad? You would definitely help them heal their finances. You will help them heal their finances. 5 of Pentacles is here. Somebody want to steal from you. Somebody wants you to open up to them, help them heal, to avoid some type of painful ending of defeat, of failure, loss, the loss of a lifetime. Somebody might die with this 10 of swords out here. Like, for real, hell in jail. Or there's like death to somebody's fucking finances. Abandonment. Somebody wants to get you to open up to them, help them heal and recover. And then they want to be able to like ice you out, like abandon you, leave you high and dry, leave you in a place of struggle. Somebody wants to reverse the roles. This is a destiny swap. With a Queen of Wands. With a Queen of Wands. Also, somebody takes pride in humiliating another person. Somebody takes pride in humiliating or trying to embarrass somebody that is like, you know, really respected, like that's very confident and self-assured, like you know who the fuck you are. You're not a follower, you're a leader. You're action-oriented and very independent, free thinker, like that sort of thing or whatever. You rock to the beat of your own drum. It's like I never really had to do no weird shit to kick it or to, you know what I'm saying, be accepted. I don't give a fuck if y'all accept me or not type shit. You know, I am who I am. Somebody got a past person or something like that. There could be a group of people that took pride in trying to like make you feel abandoned and isolated or something like that. Somebody likes to hurt somebody who is very confident. Somebody likes to be able to say that they are the ones that can hurt your fucking feelings, that they are the ones that can make you cry. They are the ones that can make you second guess yourself. They are the ones that can like put you in a low vibrational space. Somebody definitely wants to do that to another individual. Somebody don't like you having all of this confidence about yourself. They don't like you having all of this, you know, you don't need their validation. You don't need their approval while in this separation from them. Somebody definitely wants you to come back. Somebody is an energy vulture or energy vampire. And somebody definitely wants you to help them heal their finances. Like, you're independent and like somebody's about action. Somebody gets shit done. Okay, somebody is a go-getter also, whether masculine or feminine. This is somebody that wants you to help them avoid some painful ending that they know is bound to happen if they don't get you back. Tell me, what does this painful ending look like for them? Thank y'all for 605. Thank y'all. What's this painful ending? The High Priestess is in reverse. Okay, so there's that Timu ass spiritualist. I told y'all. High Priestess or Hierophant, and she came out in reverse. What's this painful ending for this person if they don't get my collective back? I'm just saying, y'all. This shit is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Somebody was fucking around. Somebody was fucking around with somebody taking advice and moving and doing things that somebody was telling them to do. And I told y'all it was some Timu shit. It was some Timu shit. And if they don't get you back, be whatever they tethered themselves to. This could be a cult. It could be a coven. It could be just a group of people with the same dumbass beliefs. Whatever they call themselves. If they don't get you back to finish what the hell they started. Towers. And mind y'all, over here, they thought that they had avoided this tower. They thought they avoided this tower, but with the Eight of Wands in reverse, these things are they're starting to see these backfires. This is current energy that we're talking about right here with this, action and, traveling and somebody trying to disassociate themselves and shit like that from the motherfucking Timu ass spiritualists. Okay? They don't want no parts in it. They trying to clean up their images like, no, that bitch was the one doing that shit. I just bought the motherfucking paper clips. I ain't have nothing to do with nothing. I was just listening to what she said, what they said, whatever, that sort of thing. No, somebody thinks that if they clean themselves up enough that maybe they'll be able to come back to you and finish what the fuck they started, but they're not going to be able to. And somebody is scared as hell because they know the chaos that's going to come to their life because of whatever the fuck these motherfuckers was working on. That shit is going to bring down the whole house. It's going to bring down the whole house. And whoever was there, I don't care how many times you visited. I don't care if your name wasn't on the motherfucking lease. Your ass is going down with it. That's what this is. And somebody knows that. This is why they want you to come back. They want you to help them avoid a painful ending. This tower. Destruction. Destruction. If they can get you to come back and you open up to them, if you open up to them and give to them generously, you know what I'm saying? They'll be able to, put you in a position of lack and struggle and all of the things. You know what I'm saying? And that will help them avoid this painful ending, this motherfucking tower. They made a deal with a dark entity that they are not. They thought they were finna, take off. New house, new crib, celebrating, community, support, breakthroughs, all of the things, victories. They didn't think they would have to fight this motherfucking hard for this shit. They thought they avoided the tower. Ain't nothing stopping this chariot. Yeah, that's what they fucking thought. Ain't nothing stopping this movement. That's what they thought. They thought they was finna get happily ever after, but instead somebody is caught the fuck up. 8 swords here. They thought they were finna get happily ever after, but instead they're trapped. Okay, that's what this is. That's what this is. So, I mean, and somebody is scared. Somebody is scared. Somebody lost? Is somebody up in here lost that ain't supposed to be off up in here? They thought they was finna get the 10 of cups of happily ever after, but no, you're getting your 10 of cups. You're getting your flowers. You're getting your recognition. Oh, hold on real quick. You said I'd be scared too. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you're the ones that's overcoming, these challenges, and you did it the right way, in a commendable way is what I just heard somebody here. That's why you're going to get your 10 of cups. That's why you're going to get your 10 of cups. Somebody's throwing a fit too. Somebody want to come towards you. Somebody is coming towards you with an insincere apology. I'm so sorry that's not focusing for y'all. Somebody's coming towards you with an insincere apology saying that they want to move things to calmer waters. But again, you guys, this is just to get you back caught up. This is to get you back caught up. Okay? Back in the trap. To restrict you, to make you feel stuck with this person even though you're not. Somebody's also going to come towards you and be crying, playing victim because of all of the instability in their life. They don't have no peace in their life. They're going to come towards you hoping that you would be willing to help them heal or something like that. But I feel like with the 4 of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords here, somebody here, I don't really think I have to even tell y'all. Majority of my collective is standing on business and they know who to give to and who not to give to. This person could definitely be blocked. They could be having to go above and beyond to even get in touch with you. And you're still not willing to accept what the fuck they're offering. You know what they're offering you and you're going to block it. Somebody here is something about, if you single, you're not going to be single much longer. Somebody here, you're going to have somebody come in that you can depend on. The Queen of Cups is here in the upright, and the Six of Pentacles here. Somebody is going into an emotionally stable, equal give and take relationship with somebody that you can actually depend on, somebody that's going to pour into you the way that you pour into yourself. Somebody is so focused on themselves and creating balance in their life, you're not going to even see this person coming. You're not going to see this person coming. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here, you've been just, you could be like in grind mode right now. That Nine of Pentacles reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, you working by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could be like really getting it, like for real, for real. Somebody working their ass off. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you not gonna see, you might, some of y'all might ignore an offer. Don't fucking ignore an offer. We seen the Ace of Pentacles out here twice. Somebody got a whole leader, somebody mature and responsible that's coming in, somebody that you can depend on, somebody that's gonna stand on business, okay? Don't ignore an offer because you too busy locked in and focused on yourself and working by yourself and shit like that. Somebody here. Somebody got a partner coming in. Somebody got a partner coming in. And I don't know if somebody's in the spotlight with this Emperor out here. You could be in the spotlight. This person could be in the spotlight. Or just it's just a lot of love and support from you guys' communities or something like that. That could be family. It could be friends. Whatever that look like. I think it's going to be very beautiful. It's going to be very, very beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and close it. Let's go ahead and close it. Let's get some closing messages here. I think I'm pretty good with this. I think it, you know what I'm saying? Somebody manifesting some type of movement. Somebody finna go on some type of vacation that you've been like, somebody finna go on like a dream vacation. Wow. Somebody's going on a dream vacation. Also, there's something about if somebody's trying to manifest you in to come towards them, no. It's not happening, okay? You're not going towards the person. I told y'all somebody keep getting hit with no's. It's like, nope. Nope, not happening. Not happening. There's could be a toxic fire sign involved. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They can be karmic. They could be the ones that's being told, nope. Hell no. Hell no. Somebody, a karmic fire sign wants you to open your heart to them and shit like that. Thank you. You're like, hell motherfucking no. Your ass crazy. Get your crazy ass up out of here. Blocked. Okay. Queen of Swords. Standing on business. Somebody like, is Divine Collective coming back? And you're like, no. Blocked. Okay, don't send me no motherfucking emails. Don't send no pigeons with messages. Don't send me no letters in the mail. Don't send me shit. Don't text my motherfucking phone. Heavy on that. Closing messages here. I'm just saying, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Somebody is praying, like, y'all, somebody could literally be praying that you have not moved on. Somebody is praying that you have not moved on. Somebody praying. This fire sign. Golly. Somebody got a karmic ass fire sign. They don't have to be a fire sign. They could just be in like heavy fiery energy or some shit like that. There could be somebody. Thank you. Who sent that? There could be somebody that is like confused about their sexuality or something like that. There could be a fire sign that's confused about their sexuality or some shit like that. Now, hoping that a doorway isn't closed. Now, I don't know what this person was doing behind closed doors. I ain't getting into these folks' business like that, but it's something about caution in reverse. Somebody did not take caution. And, you know, closing messages here, Spirit. I don't know. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. There's some type of communication here. Somebody wants you to compromise. Somebody wants to, you know, ask for forgiveness to see if y'all could work it out or something like that. I told y'all somebody gonna come towards you. Somebody got a little stray dog trying to come back home and shit. That motherfucker ran away, got out the fence and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thought they was a street dog or some shit like that. And realizing like, no, they ain't cut for it. Somebody is hoping that, you know, luck is going to be on their side, hoping that you will say yes to communicating. Let me get a little bit more on this about keeping some type of cycle open with them. Give me more. Thank you. Yeah, but this person, and you letting go. You letting go. The decision here, and with this Queen of Swords coming out like this, in the upright and the Four of Cups in reverse, I don't think if this person does have, I just heard have the balls, damn, have the audacity to come towards you and give you some type of offer, I don't think you're going to sugarcoat it with this person about the fact that you're done. You're done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, work it out, comfort, like an apology. Mind y'all, somebody coming towards you with an insincere apology, hoping that luck will be on their side. But mind y'all, we already seen how somebody's talking about they want to change, they want to work it out, they want to fix it, they want to move things to calmer waters. But they meant every motherfucking thing that they did to you. They meant everything that they did to you. They just caught. They're stuck. And so I feel like it's something about when it comes to communicating, we're going to communicate effectively how this shit is a wrap, baby. It's a wrap. You've let this go. You let this go. Tell me more. Somebody's stressing, y'all. I'm telling you, health concerns. Health concerns could be a thing. That Nine of Swords is there. Somebody is a nervous fucking wreck. They're paranoid. They're scared. Somebody is scared as fuck because they know what comes back to them for what they sent out to you. Tell me more and close this out. That's crazy. Yeah, patience is here. They're out of time. Yeah. Everything goes up on YouTube, babe. They're out of time. They're out of time. Somebody could still even have a whole third party attached to them, y'all. Somebody, and we just saw this, what, last night? Somebody want to come back towards you. It was an Emperor reverse and a Queen of Cups was in reverse, still attached to this motherfucking person. So, trying to come back towards, the Divine Collective. They could still have somebody attached to them. This third party that they thought, this false ass person that they thought they was finna run off into the sunset with. But they're trying to come back to you, but somebody is out of time. There is no more time for this person. It's done. The cycle is closed. Doubling down on that shit. This cycle is closed. It's done. So they're stuck with whatever the fuck they submitted. When the test was over, whatever work they submitted is what will be graded. And this cycle is closed, you guys. Somebody's trying to come in and sabotage your new union while they still got somebody attached to them. And they also don't have any intentions on actually doing right by you. Somebody just wants you to help them avoid a tower. Like I said the other day, they're going through this tower because of the fucking attacks that they sent your way. They want you to help them, protect them, and save them from the karma that they're getting for attacking you. That's this is. Somebody think that you're naive and gullible. Give me more, close it up. They think you're naive and gullible. Distance is here. Yeah, you're gone. I don't even know, it's like you're gone. Time is up. This distance between you two is permanent. This time is done. They have to let you go. Okay? They have to let you go. Like, you're moving on. You're moving on. Look, no. No. Tell me more. That's crazy. And somebody stressing. That shit came out. Yeah, that shit came out. Somebody stressing, moving in reverse. Somebody thought you would never move on. What's this person stressing about? What they stressing about? What's this health issues? Somebody knows they are not cut out for the shit that they were sending to you. What are they stressing about? Getting a no. They worried about getting a no. Okay, tell me more about what they're stressing about. What's these worries and health issues and all these things about? No and someone else. There's a water sign in the mix. Oh shit. Now Somebody is worried about you telling them no to go towards somebody else. But that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant. That's exactly what's going to happen. Anything else? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. They've lost it and they're stuck in this cycle. And you're moving on from a loveless union. Chariot, Ace of Cups reverse. They're stuck in this cycle. And you're moving on from this loveless union. And you're going to leave them in that heartbreak. They're in a union it's unrequited love over there. It's unrequited love over there. Yeah, they're blocked. Y'all, look, let me tell y'all, they are stuck. They're stuck, y'all. I don't even think I need to. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't even think there's anything else for me to say. They're stuck, y'all. The whole motherfucking group, misery. You're getting the hell on from this whole group while they stuck over there in misery. You know what I'm saying? And look at you, 9 of Pentacles. This is a whole nother deck. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance. Godly. Look at this, 10 motherfucking Pentacles. Peace, balance, calm, happiness, overflow, abundance, stability that lasts a fucking lifetime, legacy. Come through, somebody here. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Whatever the fuck this person, they tried to do a destiny swap. That's what they tried to do. They tried to do a destiny swap and it failed. And now they're stuck in the consequences because you are heavily protected. I just told y'all that last night. I just told y'all that. I'm like, somebody is like guarded, like really fucking guarded. Like for real, for real. Like I don't even like know why people are trying you for real, for real. Like these motherfuckers know. That's why somebody is stressing. You're gonna hear about some people in the hospital. You're gonna hear about some people going to jail. You're gonna hear about all type of shit because they was breaking all type of laws, not just spiritual laws. They were breaking physical laws also, you guys. So that's the message that I have for y'all. You just keep moving forward. You just keep doing the healing work that you need to do. This person knows. It's like count your motherfucking days. Okay, like that's what this is. Somebody is over there paranoid as fuck. Stressing out. They can't sleep. Somebody ain't sleeping. Somebody ain't eating. Somebody is not functioning. You know what I'm saying? Accordingly. Because they know what's coming in for them. And it ain't you. They know what's coming in for them. And it will not be you. Okay? Somebody finna be faced with the motherfucking darkness that they was sending your way. And I told y'all that it's like you're fucking useless at this point. You did not fulfill what you were supposed to do. You didn't uphold your end of the bargain trying to take down the earth angel. So now you're fucking useless to me. And I think somebody is realizing that shit and they're panicking because again, like I said, there is no loyalty when dwelling in darkness. It don't matter who you're giving offerings to. It don't matter who you giving offerings with. There is no loyalty when it comes to dwelling in darkness. And somebody is now trying to disassociate or they're trying to save their own ass. But it does not fucking matter because they're stuck in this bullshit that they were doing while you are well on your way. So that's what this is, y'all. Like, I don't know how many other decks I need to pull from in order to, you know, get this message out. I feel like we got it clear as day. All right, that's what I got for y'all. Thank y'all so much for 678 on the likes. I appreciate y'all helping me hit my live goals. I call my energy back to me, cleansed and purified, and I send yours back to you the same. I hope you guys found something insightful within the message. You guys, please tell responsibly. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Be mindful. Energy is always changing. My readings are timeless, and every message is not for everybody. Reverse roles, genders, and put yourself in a storyline where you fit, but do not force anything at all. And as always, if it doesn't make sense to you right now, just sit on it for a little while. It might make sense to you later, or you might have to be the voice of reason in somebody else's life to kind of fucking help them save themselves from some type of, you know, chaos or tower or something like that. Thank you, Dasha, for helping me moderate tonight, babe. I appreciate you for hanging in there with me. And thank y'all for all of the comments and stuff like that. I apologize for being a little late. You know what I'm saying? But we got it out and got the clarity out here. For those of y'all that's new here, I have no backup pages. I never reach out to you. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram, okay? I have one page, Head.Lioness over here, and I'm on YouTube, Head.Lioness, okay? So please be mindful when you are following and when you are messaging. For personals, the Service Plus button or the link in my bio is the only way. I will never solicit you, okay? I will never solicit you. It's a lot of fucking fake pages, okay? It's a lot of fake pages, y'all, so please be mindful. When this full replay is up, I will put it in my story. That's how I communicate with my collective, my story, as well as over on YouTube. Thank you. That community board over there is how I talk to my collective, y'all. So that's what I got. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.